Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy King DV, and I'm with my co-host, Smitty. What's going on, bro?
Man, it's love, man.
Hey, y'all know the name of the mother game. Last minute of this stuff. Hey, it don't take too much, man. I said, get this while it's hot.
Until next time, man, y'all know what it is.
Yes, sir. What's going on, everybody, man? It's not the next, man. Another episode, man. We are on to the NFC Championship, man. Still got the fellas with me. Still got the fellas on the show. What's going on? Anthony, let's start with the guest first, because I think my man got a lot to say. So I'm gonna start with Anthony.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yes, sir. We back. 2 more. I'm feeling a little under the weather, but hey, rain, sleet, or snow, we're trained to go. That was the best game I've ever been to. And you know, I said it up here last week. I know there were some Commanders fans in the chat talking about, oh, we want to play y'all. And I was like, I hope y'all beat Detroit. And careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. Here we are, NFC East division battle for a chance at the Super Bowl. And we'll get into it, but I feel really confident in our chances in this one because we've been here.
And my co-host, Smitty, what's good, bro?
And I'm chilling, man, because you know the outrageousness of the people that's gonna play us every week. It's just getting out of hand. Listen, in every scenario, I seen somebody doing the count. I think we like 0-193 or something, but we done won all the games. I just don't understand it, bro. I'm starting to just say they hate us. They just don't like us, and I'm over caring about it. You know, you try to change the narrative. You try to just let it play out. You try to just win the game and let people just let it fall as it may. But nevertheless, they come out and there's some dramatically retarded stuff that comes off early. You know, you say something like Jalen Hurts and can't throw the ball. I'm like, he's proven he can. Like, this was funny to me, right? And y'all tell me if I'm tripping. Didn't Jalen Hurts have a 300+ yard game on him and 3 touchdowns sometime in the last, like, let's say 2 years? Oh, no, in the last year. Let's just say year. Like, he proved he can beat you. Why would you, like, sit here and act like he hasn't thrown the ball all over the field on you? You had them same guys on the front line. You might have had a different corner or two. You didn't have Marshawn Lattimore, but Benjamin St. Juste is still a part of your team. He still plays cornerback. He was out there. He still is rotational on your team. Like, yeah, you changed some of the nucleus of your team, but we just played, and you know what would have happened if my quarterback didn't get smashed in the head, which you know what I mean is inevitable because it's football. But we hear the remarks too, like your head coach coming out talking about if he run, we gonna hit him. Okay. Hey, listen, I've been very patient, very humble. I'm taking it one game at a time, but it's only gonna be so much that me as a human being can continue to take. Because to see my team just get, but it's like to see your team perform, right, in a game where all the measures says you shouldn't perform, right? The snow, it you know what I'm saying, a Pro Bowl, All-Pro, Hall of Fame quarterback, whatever you want to call Matt Stafford, right? Super Bowl winner, who everybody told me I was supposed to be afraid to play. I beat them. Then y'all told me the Packers was the hottest team rolling into the playoffs. It was the hottest team rolling into the playoffs. We should be scared to play them. We beat them. And now the same narrative again. You have a young quarterback who's the hottest guy. We got to play him. But it's just getting annoying, brother. Every time you turn on the TV or you turn on your phone or you see a highlight on a reel, they talking about how we gonna lose. It just don't make sense to me. And that's where I'm at. Like, I'm kind of fed up with all the push narratives that they want to put out on my quarterback, the push narratives they want to put out on the defense. Like, if it's so fugazi, if it's so fake, if the defense isn't performing well, then why do we continue to be at the top of the list as far as performance goes, as far as yards per game, as far as guess what? It didn't stop because we went to the playoffs. Guess who the number one defense in the playoffs is? The Eagles. So, I mean, come on, man. It's absurd to me to hear how they talking. Oh, we stopping Saquon. We did it for 3.5 quarters. But the last time I checked, the game was 60 minutes. 3.5 quarters don't count. I used to, hey, look, I had a brother-in-law who was older than me. I used to play him in Madden. Guess what? I used to be in the game for 3.5 quarters. I lost them games too. It's 3.5 quarters ain't enough. You got to play 4 quarters. When the clock hits 0, if Saquon in any of those games, which he's averaging almost 400 yards a game against in the 2 games against him, he's averaging almost 200 yards a game. So, I mean, I'm just confused because when I'm looking at all this and I'm like, it ain't an ounce of respect, like not even a little bit. Like we play what at this point? What it is? 19 games.
Yeah.
And
yep.
Listen, the bigger portion of the 19 games tell me what? The Eagles are a dominant team that play their brand of football and win games.
Yeah.
Look, that was my rant for the day. We can get into the grit and the grind, man. What's going on, man?
Oh no. I like this energy because I was gonna rant anyway. That's why I've been quiet. I hear all the Commanders fan base and everything like that. I'm not gonna be what they want me to be and rant about on the hatred of the Eagles and why they don't like us. Like, look, I've seen that song. Probably no one likes us and we don't care. We don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if nobody likes us or not. I don't give a damn about Jay Daniels. I don't give a damn about no damn Commanders. I've been hearing all day on how we should have that quarterback, that rookie quarterback that we set up there and made look like a rookie the first time we played them. And it took for my quarterback to go out. When you take out the nucleus of something, everything falls apart. Everything falls apart. Oh, you can't load the box against Saquon if Jalen Hurts is there because he's the threat with his legs and his arms. What's going on, Miss Ash? What's going on, everybody?
Yeah, appreciate y'all tapping in, man.
But then,
hey, man, if y'all hit the like button,
we got what? What we got? 5 turnovers. We want to score like what 6 to 9 points on that. Like, come on, man.
6.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, 6 to 9. But yeah, it's one of those things where as though you keep the defense out there long enough, you're going to get got. I don't care how good the defense is. You're going to get got. You know, they can sit up there and keep talking about the last game and all that. Look, bro, we had a backup quarterback. And if it wasn't for a drop pass, y'all only won by 3. You only won by 3. and that was y'all best. That was y'all best. Y'all can sit up there and say the Lions game was y'all best, all y'all want. Basically, just like bro said, well, I think it was last week you said it. They didn't play in this type of environment, the cold environment, for over a month. You played Tampa Bay, and then you played in a dome. You played in a dome. You haven't played here. When you play in a cold environment, man, you have some issues, man. You have issues. This is what I'm saying. That look, the kid, number wise, he's doing his thing, but he got flaws to his game too, man. And we gotta, the missed tackles, gotta stop. And I need Oren Burks more than ever if he's going to start. And I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. I need him more than ever because he cannot tackle like he was trying to tackle Josh Jacobs. Not with no Brian Robinson.
Somebody chewed him out last game, but somebody was on his head. But that boy, hey, look, every time he got a chance to tackle TV, he was like, make sure.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah. Like, you got to mimic what the hell N'Kobe Dean was doing, because there's no way in hell that we can allow that, because now the play action works. And then you got him and Eckler going off. Like, you can't have that. You can't have that. So the play action works. The defense that we were playing the last game, like towards the end, is similar to what Vic Fangio did with the Miami Dolphins when they played the Ravens, and they allowed Lamar Jackson to just run all over them, and that's basically what happened. And this is how he was able to, use his legs. I don't need that this go around. I don't need that this going around. They got high hopes for Brown doing this thing. They got high hopes for everybody. Come on, man. At the same time, my team is focused on one goal, man. I see my guys on the podium for the past couple days. Bro. And basically just, look, all we care about is winning. All we care about is this next game. We need the fans more than ever. They locked in. Bro. So that's what I'm saying. All we got to do is just lock in. And as fans, not just the players, as fans. Lock the fuck in, man. Because these Commanders fans, they can piss you off. They're going to piss you off because they never been here, just like Ant said. They never been in this type of situation for years. They happy they got them one. Look, that rain stopped on Sunday. I don't care what nobody says about no damn. I want it like Big Simple and people on here. Come on, man. I don't care about none of that. All I care about is my Eagles going into this damn link, finishing their food. I know it's not going to be an easy game. They're not going to make it easy. I don't know who they are. I don't know if it's the Commanders. I don't know if it's the refs. I don't know if it's the Eagles themselves. They ain't going to make it easy. But I know who's going to be victorious. I know we're going to sit up there and be greasing these damn poles down here. I know what's going to happen. So I don't care about none of that. I want to talk about how do they think that, like, I listen to the players of the Commanders talk in their locker room. They don't feel like
they're nervous.
They're guaranteeing it. They're not feeling like they're confident. They feeling like we worried about the Eagles. And the third time we played them, like, bro, my team is focused and ready. They don't even know what's about to happen, bro. They don't know what's about to happen. They think they're going to get this stagnant offense.
You want to know how I feel?
That caliber of quarterback, despite his record.
Just want to apologize for this. I couldn't give a fuck. I just want to apologize. I'm sorry. I couldn't give a fuck, a rat's ass about whatever anybody says outside this building. It ain't going to help us win championships, and that's our goal.
Stout, you talked about many things.
Sorry.
And that's how I feel. And that's how I feel. When I seen that whole thing that he was talking, I was like, yo, that's how I feel right now, because a lot of people like that. People here are scared, nervous. Oh, that offense is hot right now. You see what they did to Detroit. Detroit had so many practice squad guys. Practice squad guys out there.
I'm like, bro, the damn broke, bro. They had 6 dudes that have never played football in years. Bro, on the defense. That's
what I'm saying. They had so many practice squad guys out there, and y'all not playing against no weather, and y'all sitting up there just having y'all way. That defense did not know how to stop the play action. They didn't know how to stop you. Like, talk about Jaden Daniels. They didn't know how to stop any of those things. And then on top of that, you got the quarterback just basically, turning into a pumpkin and throwing interceptions, giving y'all more opportunities. We don't need to be here. Go ahead. Y'all look stupid, man. Y'all fought that whole time. Y'all played y'all starters that last game just to get the first seed, and look what y'all did with it. Look what y'all did with it. Y'all stupid.
Oh man, I can't hold
Dumb.
Not a thing.
Hey, before Ant go, let me play this clip of the coach. I see people bringing it up in the comments. So I'm gonna play the clip.
We've had a number of these guys that we've had to prepare for, and so the one thing is if he's going to run the ball, and if the coordinator makes a decision for him to run the ball, we're going to treat him like a running back, and we're going to hit him that way, So that's their decision if they want to get him hit the way that he gets hit. If they don't, they'll keep him in the pocket. So, but that's what we're going to do.
Hey, Joe, you guys.
Hey, shout out to all my spade players. So basically, when you play spades, right, you're never supposed to, show your hand. You're not supposed to, let somebody know on the opposite team that, what you got, right? I feel like that's what that coach just did. I feel like that, something happened to QB1 again because they're going to revert back to what happened the game before. And it's like, all right, it's on. That's going to ignite everybody. The fans in the stands, the players, everybody's going to be in he just messed up before his whole squad, honestly, because now we're going to be physical. And you know how we can get physical, man. We were physical with the whole, AFC North? The whole AFC North, we was physical. We swept them. That's what I'm saying. Y'all want to play our type game? We can play that. Y'all want to have a shootout? We can do that too.
Careful what you wish for, because you're gonna get it.
And I knew because they kept talking, and I knew that somebody was going to mess up, and he did it. He damn did it. He did it. And Vic Fangio, this is the last thing. Vic Fangio playing the same team 3 times. You got him 1 time, scored 30 points on him. I guarantee you that won't happen this game. I guarantee they won't have 30 points. He
also had to lose his starting safety, and you attacked Tristan McCullum. He missed 3 big plays that led to y'all score. He missed the 4th and 11 tackle. He got 2 touchdowns scored on him. Like, those are big plays. Bro, I'll bet whatever's in my bank account, whatever I got, bro, I'll bet that CJ on that 4th and 11, sprinting downhill to JD5 does not miss that tackle.
No, not at all.
And you don't get the first down. Eagles ball. We ain't got to talk about it. But Tristan McCullum coming downhill, do some goof troop stuff, try to ankle tackle the man, completely miss. He scampers for another 4 yards, which gets him the first down. Come on, man.
Yep.
My fault. We was talking all over. Ant was talking, and I cut you off. Sorry.
I wasn't saying anything. I was just agreeing with everything he was saying. But all of those missed opportunities, and we didn't capitalize on the turnovers as well. I think that's something that, if we have Jalen in the game, I know it's, revisionist history and we're playing the what if game, but if Jalen's in there, we know that we're going to capitalize on those turnovers. Especially
I got a question. I got a question for everybody on the panel, everybody in the chat. Please like, comment, subscribe. Even Boyd, I ain't even gonna call you Anthony because that's Anthony down there below me. You're Boyd. But everybody in the comments, right? I got a question for y'all. Hypothetically speaking, and I know I'm jumping ahead right now because this was a question that was asked to me. If Jalen Hurts get back to the Super Bowl after this win when Jalen Hurts get back to the Super Bowl and he wins the Super Bowl, is Jalen Hurts the most polished quarterback?
Yes.
In Eagles history.
Now off the list. Come on, Jalen.
Yeah.
I ain't never got to hear nobody root for that bum, man.
So listen, bro. Listen. Here's the second part to that question. Even if on how he plays, like say if he had his stats plus an extra rushing touchdown, against whoever they play in the AFC. Like say if he ain't had no pass to touchdowns, they still won.
Boy,
but
he do gotta win the whole thing though. That is the truth.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he gotta win it all. Now going back and not winning, nah.
No, he'd have to win it.
Jigga,
I don't care. He could have
bro.
he could have 5 yards passing for all I care.
You
know what you're doing.
That. You're not doing that. All I'm gonna say is 2004. That's it. That showed me all the clutch he had in his body. That's it.
That boy had all that Chucky soup on the field.
Chucky soup and Hennessy.
Yeah, because he was on. He was wasted.
Mm-hmm.
You're right, Jose. You damn sure right. Even if he win, they still gonna hit.
No, they are going to hate. I'm just talking about Philadelphia fan base, the Philadelphia organization, and all that. Is he he been to 2 Super Bowls, lost one, won one.
I would say so. Because, I mean, the argument for Donovan's going to be the stats, but for Jalen, the stats will come.
Now.
Put McNabb in the team, and we don't go to 2 NFC championships like this.
Now listen.
He would have been mad. He would have been mad at AJ, boy. When AJ would have showed.
What's the stat line? What's the stat line for Jalen Hurts in a Super Bowl? Whoever he plays, what's the stat line for him to be marked as one of the greatest? Or the greatest quarterback in Eagles history?
Stat line in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, like what have to be?
Give me 225, 2 tutties. I
No
don't care
rush.
how you get. I mean, I'm saying 225, 2 total tutties. Like, give me 225 total. I mean, 225 to 250 total yards, because he can have 150. You can have 180, 190 yards passing and give me 60 yards rushing, 1 passing, 1 rushing touchdown. I'm cool with that. That's a, you know what I mean? Listen, if you have to do it like this week, I believe Jalen's gonna have 200 plus passing yards. We know the Jalen Hurts we see when Jalen Hurts has some type of injury.
Right.
He plays better. He came out. Look, Pittsburgh game, Fanger, man, come out 290. Last year, Dolphins game, knee injury, come out, got him up like.
Jesus, funny. So, how confident are y'all about Landon Dickinson possibly being the center for us?
We'll be the biggest O-line in the NFL ever. In the NFC Championship game. If Landon Dickinson plays center and Tyler Steen plays guard. And Tyler Steen will be the smallest person on the O-line at 6'6", 350.
You know what's crazy though? I noticed that when
he said, "What? He'll be the what?" Oh shit!
Yeah. Look. What's crazy is that Tyler Steen normally when he gets in the game, it's like in the mid game somebody get hurt. He gets in the game, it takes him a long time to adjust. I've been waiting for him to be a starter to see and basically be able to practice to see where he is. You know, honestly, I wanted to see that, and hopefully we get to see that. Because I don't want to change. I don't want to change. Well, I don't want to change. What you call him back? I want to change that. And you know,
it depends on where it's at, because I mean, I know how backs work. Like, you know, I told you I got sciatic nerve in my back, so you get that cortisone shot, you get that steroid. It do take about 3 days. But on that 4th day, your back feel brand new, bro. I'm telling you the truth. You can ask my old lady. Like, I get that shot, I'm in the bed 3 days. Like, oh my back, oh my back. But on the 4th day, I'm like, oh, let's get it. We back to it. So he probably had to get the same thing. He probably got the cortisone. He probably got the steroid. They probably gonna give him some Toradol on game day. But more than likely, they trying to just because the best thing for a back is to let it rest. They got to go through the process of just getting back to his own. You can't really go to a chiropractor or go to a massage therapist. If it's not muscle induced, most of those things not gonna work. So you let him rest, you let him get his time. You're not worried about him getting in the game and playing because he do this on every Sunday. You're just more worried about him being free. And if he don't play, I'm kind of okay with Tyler Steen. He's played some good snaps when he's had to come in for Landon on multiple occasions this year. So I'm not 100% worried about him coming in the game. He actually was in on a couple of the Saquon long touchdowns this year, so he can also get the job done.
Right.
And
Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you. I honestly think Cam's gonna go on Sunday. Like you said, he's just kind of they're resting him because that's all you can really do for a back. But if Landon has to go, I think they'll be able to get the job done. Jeff Stoutland does a great job getting the O-line ready. There's going to be some growing pains because obviously you're messing up the flow. So there's going to be some growing pains there. But overall, I'm not worried about it. I think we'll be fine.
I don't think it's going to be any growing pains. It's going to be an adjustment, of course, for Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Being able to communicate with the center and Landon Dickinson. And then
That's
also where
they're different.
And then also where he needs to be for Saquon Barkley too.
He's actually, I would actually say he's probably more comfortable with Landon. You fail to forget that was his center at Alabama before he transferred to Oklahoma.
No, it was.
He played with Landon, I think, a year and a half before he was because his freshman year was the year they won the national. He was the starter. Then the year after, Jalen Hurts only played a little bit in that season. Then he left. So he was there with Landon for 2 years. So he's probably a little bit more comfortable with how Landon hikes it.
AC Bear. Your first name is the right name for you. I never see any of you guys on the Commanders, Redskins, no name football team type time until now. And that's great, man. I mean, I'm happy for y'all, But after Sunday, man, I hope to see y'all. I hope to see y'all after Sunday. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go live because normally me, Smitty, Cool Cat, we go live like around 8:00. Our game is over probably like 2 hours before that. I might go live just to see, when we win. I want to see. I just want to see the Commanders fans making an excuse. But to go off of Brody's point about the hatred on the Eagles, man, the Eagles.
And he got a question. Boyd.
Who?
Boyd. A real football question.
What's the plan for Eckler?
And Diami.
Well, Eckler gotta watch it with certain guys. You got Coop that could tackle. You got Zach Bond, of course, that could tackle. You got certain guys that could, because he likes to do, he likes to go side to side. He's not a north to south runner. He's not one of those guys. They like to get him little quick throws and run. That's what he wants to do. So yeah, you can get over on Eckler. It's Brian Robinson I'm worried about, man. Anybody in the hood, right? In the neighborhood. I don't know if it's like this in your hood, Anthony, but in our hood, if somebody got shot and still wanted to be outside and everything like that, yeah, he's a killer. Regardless of how many yards he have and everything like that, he's a tough runner. And that's what I'm saying. Like, he's gonna bring it. Regardless of what was that? The first time he fumbled like twice against us, but he's still gonna run tough. And that's who I'm nervous about. I'm not worried about no Eckler. That's why a lot of people don't talk about Eckler. They didn't even interview Eckler. They interviewed everybody else. They interviewed Brian Johnson. They even interviewed the punter, who's the longest tenured commander on the roster. So, look, I feel like that we good with Eckler. It's just that tackling up north and south, and y'all attacking my that off linebacker, that non all pro, non defensive player of the year runner up or whatever he's going to be, because I know they're going to try to slide him. Even though I think he should be. They're going to go away from him. They're going to attack Oren Burks. Or if Vic set up there and say, you know, Trout is ready, they're going to try to attack him as well. So, oh yeah, we played that. We played that, Pat. We played that. We played what he said earlier. That defensive coordinator going to get somebody hurt. He's going to get somebody hurt. I'm serious. He's going to get somebody hurt.
What's your plan for Eckler and Diami?
Bounty Gate all over again.
You know what? What's your plan?
What's my
Eckler
plan?
And Diami, yeah.
I'm not really worried about Diami Brown. It's just, you know, he kind of gets open on a lot of those broken zone coverage. We have the corners to match up, but for Eckler, yeah, we gotta watch him out the backfield. You know, he's more of the receiving back, and he kind of gets lost. Kind of, you know, you worry about McLaurin, Brian Robinson, the threat of Jaden Daniels, and now Zach Ertz. He's a legit safety blanket for him. And Austin Eckler kind of gets lost in the sauce. So he got off on us a little bit in the first matchup. So you just got to be ready for everything. You got to stay disciplined. And, you know, hearing the players at the podium, they seem disciplined. They seem locked in. So, you know, they just gotta know that's where the ball's going when he's in. And, you know, when Brian Robinson's in, they got to do their best to stop the run.
I was watching a little video right here, right? So you know that sack that Jalen Carter got, he called an audible on his own?
Mm-hmm. I've seen that.
He audible. He did rub his head. And then I was just watching it. Did you see the video of him thanking Nolan Smith for trusting him?
No, I didn't see that part.
He was like, bro, I appreciate you for trusting me, bro. I've seen it. I've seen it though. But if I had to like Eckler, obviously he gonna get in the flats. He's gonna probably try to motion out on Oren Burks' side to get a favorable matchup in a guy who's not really a real cover guy in open space. But I think Fangio is gonna prepare Oren for this. You know, he's gonna get his eyes out into the flats early, see Eckler kind of trying to leak out and be there. I think once you take away their short game, they're very predictable. If you look at the stats, right, from the second game, before CJ Gardner-Johnson went out, they were only averaging about 3.5 yards per attempt passing. When he went out, it went up to almost seven and some change. So that tells you how we want to play this team. We're gonna take away the deep stuff. Diami Brown also had a fumble. So I'm pretty sure ball security for him is going to be top priority in his mind, which sometimes causes you to fumble again. Brian Robinson also gave me 2 fumbles. Eckler to me, in the first game, he was a problem, but it was because he wasn't prepared for what we seen. You know what I mean? Our eyes weren't disciplined to the situation. This time it's going to be a little bit more attention to detail. So for Diami Brown, I'm playing my regular defense. I'm not changing anything up. And the only thing I'm telling my linebackers about Eckler is when you see that 2 running back set, when you see that motion of them trying to get, you know, guys going one way and then you got a guy sneaking out the other side the other way, just keep your eyes disciplined to who's in the backfield and who you're covering. And you're going to get the tackle. Pat Cope had a question, but I kind of want to answer again with the clip that I just played. I kind of want to answer it again with the Mulata clip.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just answer it like
caliber
this.
of quarterback despite his record.
Just want to apologize for this. I couldn't give a fuck. I just want to apologize. I'm sorry. I couldn't give a fuck a rat's ass about whatever anybody says outside this building. It ain't gonna help us win championships, and that's our goal.
Stout, you talked about
That's kind of where I'm at with it. But I'm done going back and forth with people about Jalen Hurts and what he does for the Philadelphia Eagles. Guess what? They ain't heard it to this point. They ain't listened to this point. They haven't took heed to watch the tape. They don't. They just want to see. They see. Oh, he didn't throw for 4,000 yards. Oh, he didn't have 40 touchdowns. Oh, he didn't have this. Oh, he didn't. Okay, but we had.
I feel like
How many of the guys that had 4,000 yards passing, running back had over 1,400 yards?
Mm-hmm.
One. Outside of us is one, and it's Derrick Henry.
mm-hmm.
Like it take a lot for you to be a 4,000-yard passer and also be a running team. You either want to be one or the other.
Yeah.
I feel like the people that actually come at Jalen Hurts, number one, are like old washed up quarterbacks that really didn't accomplish shit in the league. And number two is the football fans that really don't really watch football or know the knowledge of football on why Jalen Hurts is so important to the Philadelphia Eagles and why a lot of players in the leagues look up to Jalen Hurts and say, look, he can beat you with his legs and his arm. But a lot of people say, oh, he can't throw. What you mean he can't throw? You know, y'all listening to narratives on people that y'all idolize, like Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, and all those type of guys. But y'all not really just taking the time up to educate yourselves, man. You know, it's a lot of stuff out here. You got all 22. You know, everybody got access to that. You got the quarterback school. Everybody got access to that. It's YouTube, and sometimes Patreon. You know, it's a lot of things that you have that you could just educate yourself. And I feel like that a lot of people don't. It's just, oh, we just going to say this to get under your skin. We're going to say this to get the clicks of the like. Because we know Eagles fans going to flock to us. And that's why I don't even pay attention to it. I just like to listen and just be like, look, I hope my players listen too.
Yeah. And the other thing with that is I feel like advanced analytics and fantasy sports has like ruined our perception of football, because it's like, oh, well, if he doesn't have X amount of yards and X amount of touchdowns, he's just not a good quarterback. When, you know, we have a generational talent at running back, a top 2 offensive line in football, and that's like no team can stop that. Why would you have Jalen Hurts air it out all over the yard when we have a winning formula? Like, he doesn't have to do what Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow does. He doesn't. We have Saquon Barkley and this offensive line, and until somebody stops it, we're just going to keep doing it, and he doesn't have to throw for 303 touchdowns.
Bruh, I gotta get this. I'm gonna put this clip up because y'all have to see this little clip, bro. When you hear Nolan Smith and his energy to Jalen Carter, you know why them boys play the way they do. I'm gonna put the clip. Let me clip the clip.
I feel like a lot of people, a lot of Eagles fans don't like Jalen Hurts. They want the Nick Foles, the Kenny Pickett, stand in the pocket type passer. That's what they want. They don't want this dual threat, whereas though that they don't know how to rate it. They don't know how to rate Jalen Hurts. They want him to be able to pass the ball and all that. Like, it's most of the fan base would trade a Justin Herbert for a Jalen Hurts right now. Even though Justin Herbert didn't do anything or closely anything to what Jalen Hurts did in his career. They would trade for him just because he's one of those pocket passers.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
Yes.
He wins.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts wins uncomfortably for a lot of fans. They don't know how to accept it because it's not what the media says is this is how you're supposed to win. He wins with his legs and his arms. He makes the plays when he has to make them.
Boyd. All right, your last comment, bro. Before bro played this clip. How isn't Jalen Hurts generational? Because as I recall, all the quarterbacks, like after that Super Bowl in 2022, all the quarterbacks came to him and they was practicing with him. Your CJ Strouds, hell, the guy that we about to play, he probably was there too. He probably was there in the background. You know, everybody was like looking at him and idolizing that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't sit up there and say he's not generational. Lamar is Vic 2.0. Come on, bro. That's basically what he is. He said Jaden. All right, bro.
Hey, Jalen Hurts was even talking junk to Cam Curl in that game.
Mm-hmm.
See, I haven't watched the mic'd up, so I gotta
I haven't seen the mic'd up. I haven't seen it yet either. But look, I'm gonna play 2 clips back to back.
Hey, be careful what you wish for.
Stafford trying to step up, step into the arms of Jalen Carter, who's ready to throw him down. Couldn't do that, but he got the sack, and it's 3 and out for the Rams.
Great job. Hey, no. Thank you for trusting me. Don't say no like that. You feel that? Call that. Come on.
You don't know.
Don't ever say no shit like that. You feel that shit? You call that shit.
Yeah.
Nolan Smith.
I love Nolan Smith.
I don't know how long he's gonna be a Philadelphia Eagle, but he could possibly have that energy, or I'm not gonna say as big as you know who, but it could be damn nearly close to you know who. B-Dog. It could be that type of energy.
No. I thought you were talking
energy.
about G.
I'm not talking about the effort and the play. I'm talking about the energy. Like when the way he talked like that.
All three, bro. The effort, the energy, the play, all that is remnants of what I've seen from B-Dog for years, bro. B-Dog didn't always.
And C-Bear.
Bro, when we first got B-Dog, he wasn't always the best player, but he always had the energy. Then when he mixed the energy with the play, he was able to really become a perennial elite player. That's it. And if Nolan Smith become a perennial elite player, when he averaging 9-10 sacks a season, my God, look out.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be insane.
Yeah.
That would be insane. That'd be insane, man. How much do a Super Bowl win put Howie Roseman in a bad position?
In a bad position?
So, like, for instance, I think y'all know where I'm getting at. So, you got Isaiah Rodgers, 1-year deal. You got to pay Zach Bond. You got to pay certain people to stay. You know, Josh Sweat, he could be a free agent after this year. You got to pay people to come back. So, how much of a bad position that puts you in?
You look at our list. Right? Josh Sweat, Zach Bond, Mekhi Becton, Milton Williams, Isaiah Rodgers,
Gainwell,
and Ben Van Summer.
He could be. Look at the guy. Gainwell's replaceable. He's replaceable.
This is guys outside of that, right? Brandon Graham, Avonte Maddox, LaRaven Clark, Rick Lovato, CJ Uzomah, Fred Johnson, Jack Driscoll, Paris Campbell, Oren Burks, Nick Gates, Ian Book, Brenton Covey. I didn't hear a name there where I was like, we got to sign them back.
Oh, we got to sign Zach Bond. I know that.
No. I'm talking about in that second group. The first group is Josh Sweat, Zach Bond, Mekhi Becton, Milton Williams, Isaiah Rodgers, Kenny Gainwell. That's 7 guys. The rest of them you can move on from. You got 7 guys, and then the whole 7 ain't got to come back. You between the 7, probably 4 of them.
Bro, wait, time out. You mean to tell me if BG said he coming back for one more year, you say you moving on?
He don't count though. He getting signed if you want to come back regardless. He'll take a cut. He'll do like he did this
Right.
year and play on the vet minimum. I ain't worried about him.
Right.
If you want to come back,
Okay.
it's cool. I'm talking about the guys you have to go and negotiate with. Josh Sweat, Zach Baum, Mekhi Becton, Milton Williams, Isaiah Rodgers. Those are 5 guys you have to negotiate with.
Mm.
Everybody else is Kenny Gainwell come back on the deal. If Ben Van Summerman coming back, he on the deal.
No, Kenny Gainwell not come back, bro.
I'm saying, but if he come back, he probably making the same thing he making this year, about $900,000. He's not coming back for no big cheese. It ain't like you finna sign him for
Kenny Gainwell gonna take that giant killer deal. He gonna take that.
I mean, that's what he was getting, $1 million. And then when you cut it down, it's like 9.3, 9.6. That's what he gonna get. That's it.
He gonna take that Boston Scott deal.
He gonna take 3
and
years,
be all right.
$2.8 million. And he ain't gonna get no craziness. I ain't worried about him, but like the dude,
We ain't paying that for a backup running back.
That's what I said. 3 years, $2-3 million. You ain't get no craziness. You're gonna be you're gonna be here because you want to be here. That's the type of deal you sign. I want to be an Eagle, so I'm signing a cheap deal to stay. But you got 5 guys you got to sign. 5 guys.
I don't think Howie's in as bad of a position as you think he is.
5 guys.
I mean, regardless,
I was just asking.
Josh Sweat. I think Josh Sweat, if you extend him, I think he frees up another 16 something million like that. If you extend him.
Yeah, there's some workarounds.
Like 40 something million. So
there's a way they can bring most of everybody back that we need to bring back.
And I'm not even talking about restructures yet. You got dudes that still can restructure their contract and all types.
So here's the second part of that question though. Do he get rid of Huff?
Nah. I don't think he's gonna take the cap hit. The cap hit too high this year. And it's and that's gonna be the last year of the deal anyways. There's
even if it's a salary swap?
I don't think Howie's gonna see the benefit because you're off the deal. The only way you take another player is a dude that's on like the same type of trajectory, basically a 1-year deal. That's the only way you trade Bryce up to anybody. You get somebody you want that's already signed to a multiple year deal. That's at a reasonable price. But I think if anything, he just keep him around because it's only another year. You know what I mean?
He's gonna get the cap hit. It's good depth.
Yeah, he a depth player. He's not really making what people think he make it next year. The last year the deal was where the money was at. He's not going to see that $20 million that everybody thought he was going to get. He's never going to see that 3rd year. Never.
Yep.
The only person that got a 3-year deal that's going to see their 3rd year money is Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
On our team right now that got 3-year deals. He's the only one seeing the 3rd year. That's it. And I really didn't know that the first 2 years of Saquon Barkley was basically only like average of $9.5 million.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
If you put both of the years together, it's only like $9.5 million a year.
Yep.
But that last cap hit, it's like 20.
No, that's getting restructured, brother.
Oh yeah, I know, but that's why I said he'll be the only one to see the money because he'll get restructured for maybe 2 more years, 3 more years. You'll see the money at some point.
Because at that point,
see it in 2027.
Again, thanks to the Giants, we got him ball tires. We had to change the tires. We had to do certain things to Barkley to get him to be rolling again. You know what I'm saying? Because they put him through the mud. But now it's like you're in a situation where, especially, if it goes down to that last game and we come out victorious and we on Broad Street, bro, he going to be looking like, yo, I like this feeling. I had a historic year. And we got a ring, bro.
Oh, did you see what he told
I'm
Jalen?
Restructured.
See how Jalen was off the perks. He was like, 1 more game. He was like, 1 more game? 2 more games? What you talking about?
No,
he
because
was looking at Jalen like, you okay, bro?
No. I understand.
Jalen was off the perks. So he's saying 1 more game, bro. We get to the Super Bowl. And Saquon like, nah, we get 2 more wins. I don't even care about this 1 more win. We need 2 more wins.
Right.
But that was funny to me because like Jalen is usually the person that's like stoic and he's like, no, we need 2 more wins. He was like 1 more win.
No, but that's how you know Jalen was on. He was on. That boy almost dropped the F-bomb. Yeah, he almost dropped the F-bomb.
She said, do you like playing? And then he was like,
And then when he caught himself,
how about that?
and then no. And then when he caught himself, then she was about to switch to Saquon, and he was like, "Yeah, man. Oh, when I played Madden, I used to put the snow up to 100." That's not even your type of talk. That's not even your type of talk, bro. Like, it's not.
I've never heard that.
But Jalen, you know what?
About video game ever since he been here.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He was on. You know, he was hot.
Yep. He never talked Madden once in his entire life.
He didn't have to wear a brace today.
Right. He was moving too.
Yeah. How y'all felt about seeing the videos of him with no brace and still running RPOs and bootlegs and stuff like that?
I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it.
I kind of think it's good. I think it's good. It helps because I already know what's going to happen. Game day, they're going to protect it. But now it's just like trying to see where is it at, And he was a full participant. That put me in a good spirit, like because I wanted to be limited, and then I'm like, all right, Friday he probably be full, just ready to go to force him out there. I wanted it to be full today and then full tomorrow. I know how this cold air can hit that knee, regardless of how serious it is or not. But at the end of the day, I feel like that Jalen Hurts he was going to play. I just know that they're going to probably protect it.
My biggest fear was that he had to come out with a brace, which automatically identifies injury. You know what I mean? And now they believe he's limited. They play defense in a more aggressive manner on RPOs and things like that. You know what I mean? Basically how they played Kenny. So I'm glad he's coming out with, unless somehow he wears the brace in the game, he's practicing without a brace. So I'm assuming he's not going to wear the brace. I think the game brace was more like, we don't know what's going on. We can't identify it on the sideline, but we need to get you back in. So let's put something to make sure the structure of the knee is stable, because we don't want to further anything by you getting back in. And then we can examine it on Monday. We can see what's really going on. It might have just been like I was telling my boy, it could have been a bruise. It could have been a hyperextension. It could be a multitude of things. And some of those injuries, taken care of the right way, him being a strong guy, it's not going to hinder him forever. But it was super cold that day. It was snowing.
Yep.
Everything is amplified. You ever bumped your toe and it's cold? You like, oh, it's worse than just regular. You almost think you broke your toe. You looking down at the toe like it's okay. So imagine him, how his knee felt in the cold. It's hurt a little bit. And no random Huff did not have any snaps in the previous.
Huff is not trash, bro. We gotta stop saying that. He's not fit for this scheme. He's not fit for the Vangio scheme. That's what I feel.
If he was in, I like Nolan though. If you notice, when Nolan know he need to get a rush, he slides his own self out. He'll take a step out, get outside of the tackle, make sure he got enough room to get his move where he want. Nolan. I mean, Bryson's got to get that knowledge of where I need to be to get off what I need to get off, and that's where he need to be at. Because when he was in that non-tech before that hand injury, bro, with his hand in the dirt, he was doing better. Now he not doing the same. That's probably why he's not playing.
Those type of players, like yes, you got let's say Hassan Reddick to the Nolan Smiths. In the middle is Bryce Huff. So you got the Hassan Reddick. That's that one trick. Like I'm getting to the quarterback. I'm paid to get to the quarterback. I can't do nothing else, but I'm gonna get to the quarterback. I can't do nothing else great, I should say. You can attempt. But then you got Nolan Smith he's hungry. He wants to do good. So now he's ready to adjust. He can go with the flow. All right, how can I make this play better? He's still a sponge. Where Bryce Huff is I am what Hassan Reddick is, that one trick, but I'm still young enough to know, like, all right, I got to fit in this scheme because they paying me this money. And it's not working out for him here. And he got put in a situation where as though that he got hurt himself.
I wish
he started to pick it up.
Good spot right now.
He started to pick it up, but yeah, he got hurt. Unfortunately.
5 weeks killed him, bro. Because guess what? In the 5 weeks, Nolan Smith went crazy. So how do you get back in the rotation first off, you're not even fully healed. You still got a big club on your hand. It ain't fully healed. So how do you get on the field against a guy that's playing phenomenal football? How do you take Nolan Smith off the field, Jalen Hunt off the field, Josh Sweat off the field for a dude that's half injured and you haven't really seen him play good football other than the couple of weeks before he went out for 5 weeks? You have a track record of these dudes being in your system, playing it how you need them to play. And guess what? More than likely, when we go back to the film on Mondays and Tuesdays and we sit down and watch the film together as a unit, guess what? They probably point out how good Jalen Hunt and Nolan Smith played their position. How you get on the field when the coaches are all like, man, Nolan Smith and Jalen Hunt and Josh Sweat are playing perfect football. They're not making mistakes. They're sealing the edge. They're stacking the box and making moves to the quarterback. They're not losing contain. And when they do lose contain, you get a play like Nolan Smith had on Jordan Love. He's making the play. You think when Vic Fangio look at that film, he think Bryce Huff will make that play? No, man, no. Jordan Love would have been going up the sideline.
Facts.
First.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's small things like that he's looking at. He like, damn, man, he probably want to put Bryce Huff on the field, but how can I justify putting him on the field when Bryce Huff is first off injured, and second off, he hasn't put together the resume at the Eagles right now in a crunch moment to throw him on the field? Because when do you throw him on the field? Like that third down against Jaden Daniels? Come on. Do I trust Bryce Huff out there right now with his limited amount of play this season? I don't even think he played the second game against the Commanders. Like, I don't know, man.
I know. To the average fan, it's crazy how like Vic Fangio, and the positional coaches trust Jalen Hunt over somebody that they paid $17 million, but it's within the scheme of things. You got to change this guy's stance. You had to do certain things to make him feel comfortable, and then once he got comfortable, he got hurt, like you said, and it's like. Now you got the Kobe Dean taking over those snaps. Look, don't.
But some people as a fan just drive. So we're gonna be bad next year because Bryce Huff on the team. That don't make sense. He on the team right now. We're winning. So how do we go from him being on the team this year, we winning, to him on the team next year and we're losing? What?
They going at it. Him and Jigga.
Can't make it make sense.
Him and Jigga going at it. But overall, man, I don't think Bryce Huff is a bad player. I just think that the system is new to him and he wasn't asked to do as much over there in New York. I feel like that was a good spot. Now I'm watching Robert Saleh. I'm watching where he goes, because if he goes a certain place and all that, then I'm trying to see how he does in the off season.
Who?
I'm talking about the coach for the Jets when Bryce Huff had this. Yeah, Robert Saleh. I'm looking to see where he goes.
He's probably going back home,
to see.
Bro.
You think he's going to what's it called?
49ers?
Oh, you talking about 49ers?
That's his home. That's where he started at.
Yeah.
The BTC.
So you going back? If you don't listen, if the Jags hire Liam Cohen as the head coach, Robert Saleh going back home. Why would listen? If I'm gonna be a coordinator and I got to pick a team, and it's between the Jags defense and the 49ers defense, I'm taking the 49ers defense over the Jags all day. I don't even like the 49ers, but they defensive talent compared to what the Jags got, I'm not putting myself through that. Because now we got to go through the whole offseason trying to do – y'all remember what the Chicago Bears did in 2023? You got to do that and hope it work out. Robert Saleh, go over there. You got pretty much the pieces, work. You're going to bring in a few guys to build on that. You good. But I think – see? Boom. And I ain't even look. I wasn't even looking.
He did?
Here, I'll check.
I wasn't even looking. Come on, man.
That didn't pop up. Hold on. They didn't pop up, though. Hold on. I'm about to check.
If he did, come on, man. I just thought it would be.
They're going to be a problem next year.
Yep.
He did?
Underdog.
They're gonna be a.
Per Mike Silver, 49ers expected to hire Robert Saleh as DC.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They're gonna be a problem next year. But that's all he got to focus on now. That defense gonna be an issue.
I do this coaching carousel, bro. And I was telling people yesterday, we was having a conversation. I said, look, now that the Jags fired their GM, they're gonna get the coaching hires they want back in the building. Look what Liam Cohen did. He backed out his deal with the Bucks. Now he in Jacksonville right now trying to sign a deal to be their head coach. Trent Baalke's a terrorist, man.
If Frank,
and they wanted this man over Howie Roseman 4 years ago.
If Louvu hits any of our players, and it's like a dirty play, do he leave out of Philadelphia?
No. No. He's gonna get snowballs on him, beer cans.
All I know is his family better not be there.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to watch this Mike Duck. Y'all know who it is too. It's Big Dog. The Mike Duck just dropped.
Oh yeah.
It's Big Dog. Yeah, I can't wait to watch this. Ooh. It seemed like, bro, listening to the clips, it seemed like two people mic'd up. I think it might be Jalen and Say.
Yeah. Because last time it was
the offensive line, and I was like, I looked to see if Jalen was close, and I didn't see him in the wide frame of the picture. So I'm like, It gotta be somebody else who mic'd up. Ooh, Jigga said they ain't gonna be dangerous. They be old and crumble. I think their season relies on how they replace two pieces on offense, man. Three pieces, really. You gotta replace Debo, Debo, CMC, and you need to prepare for that big guy that played left tackle to be walking away here soon.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta prepare for that now, bro, because Trent ain't got but one of it. He on Jason Peters' trajectory right now, bro. That man hurt every season. Every game. You see him on the injury report every week. I mean, offensively, they gotta fill those holes, and then you gotta pay some guys. So we gonna see, but I think they still got a long hill to climb.
Yeah.
They might
gotta pay Purdy.
They gotta pay Purdy.
Yeah. They don't have to play.
I like the Cowboys. I low key listen. I low key hope he's bad, but I actually like Brian Shaw. But I didn't like him at the Cowboys. I liked him when he was with the Chargers, and I liked him when he was with the Seahawks. He had a nice run with the Seahawks. He was there from 2018 to 2021.
King Eagle is on one night.
Huh?
I'm reading what he said about Lou not a dirty player.
I'm reading if the QB run they have
right. I got a clip of him turning into a torpedo. Week 17, where he's like this, but he's head first into Jake Ferguson, and Jake Ferguson sees it coming, so he ducks. Or how about him head to head with Matthew Stafford? You could easily block Matthew Stafford. You didn't have to contact his face. Like the dude, yes, he plays fast and aggressive, but it's a way to play fast and aggressive and still be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a way to play. You know what I mean?
There's a line.
Listen, I played with a lot of guys, bro. I played with a crazy dude. His name was DeAndre. Dude was like one of the wildest. He was Louisville, but he knew how to play fast. He knew how to play violent, but also safe. You know what I mean?
And that's what I need. And that's what I was telling you that I needed from Sidney Brown. Because he just go. And he don't care.
He don't got no safety, though.
No.
And he ain't gonna never have one. That's why when you said it, I was like, ain't no safety for him. He just the only thing I asked him to do is be fast and be fundamentally sound. But I can't ask you to be safe. I don't think he got that. Bro, he's Troy Polamalu with a brain. He doesn't have a safety. It's all or nothing when it comes to putting the wood on somebody. Pause. So it's like mentally.
Come on, man.
Nah, he right though. He right. He right. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it was whatever, cool. But like I said, it's a way to do everything. You know what I mean? Jalen Hurts was down. You had no reason to commit yourself to the ground and make the rest of the tackle. He was down. He was down by contact. Your other defender is already on him, pulling him to the ground. And what's the linebacker name?
Bobby Wagner.
Bobby Wagner already tackled him to the ground. There's no need for you to come in and lay an extra hit. You see him going to the ground. There's no need to slide in and make that hit. There's plenty of dudes that see that and they're like, oh, okay, he down. Next play. You know what I mean? It's the extra he has on it that makes it a little bit much. But and it is a part of football. You're gonna have moments like that. But guess what? We need our dudes, our O-line, our receivers, tight ends, running backs to remember that. Take that shit personal, man. Listen.
Everything is personal.
I told somebody the other day. No. You got to take it where they put hands on your quarterback, and then he in the interview today talking about how he's gonna hit Saquon and all this. You know what I mean? And like basically saying like if it happened type deal. Come on, man. Like, cool. If you talking about being violent, if you talking about bringing it to the game, cool.
No, a running back getting hit is not called, but he's a quarterback, regardless.
Hey man, all I know is Pat Mahomes is getting that called 10 out of 10.
All the time. The only time I've seen backlash from Patrick Mahomes was this last game when he tried to flop out of bounds. Every game he gets up.
Ash,
all right,
I want them to win a Louisville drop into the right end spot, which would be right end but left tackle. I want them to run RPO, but I want them to run it in a pull scheme. I want them to leave him unblocked. And I want them to send them two big dogs on the right side, right around him. And I want them to clean him up. Just boom! Mekhi Becton and Lane Johnson, full head of steam getting their hands on you. Listen, I ain't talking about injury. I ain't talking about him getting hurt. But guess what he's going to do the rest of the game? Every time he's left open, he's going to do this. Because he's going to be looking for Lane and Mekhi to spin that corner. All I need to do is slow him down and say, what's up, Savage? All I need to do is slow him down for the rest of the game. You can take the aggressiveness out of a player, but you have to use their aggressiveness against him. Guess what he's going to do when you leave him open? He's going to commit. He's going to forget that those dudes can pull. And when they pull, he's going to be clean.
King Eagle, what makes Jalen Hurts not a quarterback no more? He's a running back. What makes him that?
Are you an Eagles fan?
I mean, that's what they say, but I don't believe that because my only problem is next time, Jalen. Look. My only problem next time, Jalen slide forward. Just slide with your feet forward, bro. If you slide head first, they're not gonna call it. Put your leg out, go down. You know, baseball slide, and then if he hit you, then guess what? We guaranteed the call. I don't like what the Eagles say.
Okay. Cool. So when Trevor Lawrence, when he was out of the pocket, he ran and all that. Was that a clean hit? That took him out? Was that a clean hit?
No.
All right. So when Patrick Mahomes
slide feet first. That's why I said slide feet first.
He slid feet first.
He went this way. He went head first. That's how he
got hit. No, that's on Jalen, but that's not a running back.
Yeah.
He's still a quarterback.
Yeah, he's still a quarterback, and that's the truth.
So when Patrick Mahomes slid and the two defenders hit each other and they called roughing the passer. Like what? What are we talking about?
The only thing I disagree with that play is his head to neck contact. And any quarterback, no matter if he's in running position or not, there is rules to protect quarterbacks' head and neck areas going down, bro. They should have. That should have.
So my whole thing, it goes back to that Lions and Commanders game when Louvu hit Jared Goff. Y'all see him like it was like one of them like
old blocker.
Oh my God,
bro! But look, this what I told them. I told the Commander fan, bro, Louvu couldn't have just hands on him and moved him right out the way. Jared
That's
Goff
all you could have done.
Fight.
No,
this man said that was his block. He didn't even put hands on Jared. He just said, like, bro, y'all know y'all about the same height, right? So if you
King Eagle, you fam, King Eagle, you fam here. And your argument would have stood the test of time if it was how football was back in the day. If it was like that, I would agree with you 100%. But it's not that.
Jalen do last game though, DB. He learned from that Louvu hit. He was slide foot first. I'm like,
he need to learn from it.
Yeah,
he needs to learn from it.
He got to slide with his feet first.
Because
that same contact, if he slide feet first, 15 yards.
Carson Wentz had the same issue going like that. That's how he kept getting hurt.
ACL.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what, man? So obviously, this is gonna be a good game. So, Ant, give me some keys to success for the Eagles.
Well, I think offensively, it's kind of the same blueprint as it always has been. The Commanders can't stop our run game. The key there is Jalen's health and his effectiveness in the run game. But when they have to account for him, they can't account for him and Saquon. So they can they can load up the box all they want. It don't matter. He's gonna break one. But I think we're just gonna have to be physical and until they can stop the run, just keep wearing them out. Defensively, it's definitely a challenge because sure they've been hot and Jaden Daniels is a mobile quarterback and we struggle with that at times. So just kind of got to keep him in the pocket. We can't let him break free. And we just gotta stay disciplined on defense. Can't get too cute. Stop the run. Obviously, we've kind of been struggling at times, as of late to stop the run. But we just got to stop Jaden Daniels. We can force him to make mistakes. We just got to stay disciplined as a defense and don't get ejected. Don't be feeding into the nonsense. Just lock in, do your job, get the dub, and go to New Orleans.
I think offensively, you're right, bro. Run game. If they overcommit, they want to come out and man one high. You want to give AJ Brown some one-on-ones or Smitty or Goddard. Obviously, I want the play calling to be better this week. But my biggest issue from last week, I haven't talked about it yet, but it was the offensive line. They were uncharacteristic in that game. Cam Jurgens, Jordan Mailata, and Mekhi Becton got whooped. Like grown men, they got whooped. And to me, you have to go back in, reset the fundamentals, watch the tape, and understand that the team we're going to play, they're well coached. That guy that was talking trash about hitting the coach, he's going to pinpoint things that we missed last week in rotation. But what we have seen from the offensive line, which I can be very optimistic about, they fix things on the fly. They fix things very fast. I'm pretty sure Stoutland's going to harp. He's going to be very, very adamant to protect Jalen Hurts because last week, Jared Verse and those guys shouldn't have had all those sacks. They shouldn't have had all those moments of our offensive line breaking down. And my biggest disappointment was Cam. Like, I've seen Jordan Mailata get beat. I'm kind of used to him every now and again giving up something. I've seen Mekhi Becton, eye discipline be a little off. He get beat. The one person I haven't really seen get beat outside of Lane Johnson is Cam. Like, I'm used to Landon Dickerson even getting pushed into Jalen Hurts' lap. But Cam's usually on his job. For him to miss an assignment that badly, that close to the goal line, really pissed me off, bro. Because it was almost like he read it right, he guessed wrong, and then he tried to. Because if you watch the play, you know it's his man because he chases him all the way to Jalen Hurts. He doesn't just because like you remember that play DV with Landon Dickerson. We figured out it wasn't his guy, but he did realize the guy was coming through free, so he kind of looked at him and he didn't pursue. No, Cam turned around and was almost running. Like, can I get back there to at least do something to save my quarterback? And that to me just says something happened up front where it was a miscommunication, but mentally, Cam, you knew who your guy was. Because if not, you would have just been standing there not paying attention to anybody. He beat you. And that has to get better. So my keys to victory, protect Jalen, protect the ball, and time management, man. Time of possession for us has been key. That's how we play football games. That's how, to me, the Commanders won the second game. We weren't able to manage the clock, keep possessions, long drives. That drive where Smitty dropped the ball, yes, he did drop the ball, but y'all know as well as me, that drive wouldn't have included a lot of the things it did with Jalen in the game. That 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4 is probably an RPO play where Jalen has the opportunity to pass or run. So, time possession, protect the ball, protect Jalen. We should win this game.
My keys to victory is win the trenches, both sides of the ball.
No. Keys to victory on offense. We're doing offense first, then we're going to do 3 on defense, go back around.
Okay, cool.
Offense first.
All right. So, offense, I'm with you. It has to be a better protection, man. A lot of people is given the benefit of the doubt because it was like precipitation. It was a lot of snow, things like that. A lot of sliding. Cam Jurgens, yes, he has the back injury. He didn't practice, or he was on the injury report for the second day of DNP. It could have played a factor in some point of that game. Some point of that game. I'm not going to say the whole game, but some point of that game, it could have played the factor on his play. I don't know about Mekhi Becton, but I did see what you're talking about. But the protection has to be better. Pass protection has to be better. And it shouldn't take a spectacular play from Saquon Barkley to get this thing together. Like you got to protect the quarterback. You got to protect the house, right? I want to see some rhythm scheming from Kellen Moore. I want to see some slant passes, some drag routes, some quick passes for Jalen Hurts to get into a rhythm. When he's in a rhythm, we see him be deadly. He's deadly because now he can play on the safeties. He can play on that off linebacker, whereas though that, okay, I could pull it, I could run, or I could pull it and pass to the tight end. We could do so much more when he's in rhythm. And when he's trying to play the backyard ball is what I call it, whereas though you got those little deep routes, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. They're going to be able to catch up to it. The throws he's not trusting because if he throws the ball, then the cornerback or whoever can undercut it. So he's not going to trust it. So please draw up some quick scheme and make your quarterback get into some type of rhythm, even if it's some check downs or something like that. Just rhythm. And last but not least, man, I'm gonna just the easy one. Just go for what everybody was talking about. Even AJ Brown got on the podium and basically talked about everybody blocking and knowing that if I make this block, it's a big gain for a Gainwell or Saquon Barkley, of course. So just continue to protect the run. Just continue to protect the run. That's the 3 keys for the offense for me.
AJ Brown, I love you to death. If you ever drop a touchdown again, we're going to have a talk, brother. I'm going to need you to catch
Come on.
I'm going to need you to listen. I started off with, I love you to death. But I have never seen you drop that many passes in a game, and it was only 2. I've never seen it.
I
I've
hope he
seen
ran
one drop.
laps in practice. for
I've
that.
never seen it. But DV, go ahead and give me your defensive plays of the game. Keys to the game.
In reverse, like I said, the trenches. The trenches has to be on Jaden Daniels. You know what? They gotta be on him, bro. And it's not just the fact that I feel like that he's elite, because they talking, especially the commie fans, they talking like he's elite. He's having a good run. He's their best quarterback in ages, numbers wise. But we gotta make him look like a rookie again. We gotta humble this kid, and then also, they right guard is hurt, or one of the guards is hurt. So
you right.
The right guard.
Yeah. So
and you wanna know what's funny? You wanna know what the position the guy that's gonna be playing in that position is? He's a left tackle. He's gonna be going from left tackle to right guard. And you wanna know his ranks in pass rush win rate? Dead last.
So you already know who he's going against. You already know who he's going up against. On defense, also
you can take two that. Like I was like somebody told me earlier, Commanders fan. He was like, you might well take two of our offensive linemen and say they're not blocking nobody but Jalen Carter. He said it's the backup and it's the center. He said they pretty much their job all day is Jalen Carter, because they already know the right guard is weak. They know he's gonna get whooped, and now they're gonna double.
Good for them.
And you get
a lot of one-on-ones.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You double team him, it's a wrap.
Or he hit one of those moves where he know the double team coming.
Yeah.
Secondary has to be disciplined. They have to be disciplined in this game, man, because they're going to try to do some big plays. I know Vic is going to not allow that in his scheme, but at the same time, I don't even want Zach Ertz to go off on the third or fourth downs, because I know they're going to go for fourth downs. This is all or nothing for them, so they're going to go for it. I don't want him to actually get on Oren Burks. That's my biggest concern. They put him on Oren Burks somehow. That's the thing. I trust Coop. I trust anyone else, but not Oren Burks. I even trust Zach Bone, but not Oren Burks.
To me, for Oren, it depends on what coverage you're running. If we run,
I'm good.
If we run,
I don't even care.
If we ran a cover 3 match where he has to play man concepts against Ertz, no. If we play cover 3 drop where him and Zach Barn are dropping to the middle of the field and they're both responsible for Ertz coming across the middle, I'm better with that, because you got 4 sets of eyes on Ertz. So guess what? Everybody's reacting to him. But if you got Oren Burks got one on, oh man, Oren Burks gonna get good. He's gonna get good. Cooked.
No, they do, Mr. Ash. They do trust him. I just don't. Not yet. Hopefully he showed me something this game and we can move past it. But for right now, in a pass, I'm not talking about like run defense. He got better. Especially with a week of practice and knowing the system and just being here, he got better. But it's just the pass coverage for me. That's basically what it is. Lastly, on defense, tackle, wrap up tackle. I don't want to see nobody getting dragged. I don't want to see nobody missing tackles. I don't want to see Jalen Carter out of place, trying to chase somebody down. I don't want to see none of that. Just tackle. These guys are good. They all NFL players, so they're good enough to make a catch. Tackle. You do not need no yak yards. We don't need none of that. Just tackle. Make the play. That's all I got.
And keys to defense.
Yeah, well, I agree with a lot of the keys that DV gave. Tackling is a huge one. That's kind of where we got burnt a bit in the last game. Not having CJ. We need to be able to wrap up, because we've seen, Jaden Daniels, some of the skill players that they have. They break tackles, they're going to make you pay. So, yeah, tackling is a huge key. And just kind of, not having Jaden Daniels break contain. I like the game plan that we had against Lamar Jackson. We were all surprised he didn't run as much as he did, but we did a good job at, compressing the pocket, not letting him get, out on the edges and stuff like that. I think, if we keep Jaden Daniels in there and force him to make throws downfield and our secondary plays discipline, I think we can force turnovers. We've seen it before. And really the last one for me kind of goes hand in hand with the offense. I think we need to limit the possessions of the Washington offense. I mean, they've been explosive. They've been going on this insanity run over the last few weeks. And, the best medicine is to keep them on the sideline so they can't get in a rhythm. So if we're able to get off, on third downs and, dominate that time of possession, I think that'll be huge for them not getting in a rhythm.
I'm surprised neither one of y'all said it. Keep your damn cool. I know it's gonna get chippy.
That's a given.
I know you still feel some type of. Oh, you said discipline. You still got some type of animosity from the last game. Just keep your cool. I mean, yeah, DV. Sometimes when I hear discipline, bro, like I don't know, me playing football, I think about being disciplined in like what you doing, like as far as like your job,
like technique.
Stay home, don't crash the pocket, make sure you tackle, make sure you playing your guy, keep your eyes, keep your eyes moving, keep your head on the swivel. You know what I mean? When I hear discipline, I hear stick to the fundamentals. But no, Jigga, I'm not saying don't talk, but I'm saying keep your cool where you're on the borderline of I'm talking, but the ref not gonna kick me out of the game. The ref not gonna give me a penalty. Yeah, I'm in their head, but I'm in their head in a way where I'm on the right side of the rule book. I'm cool with you talking. I'm cool with you getting hype. I'm cool with you being, you know what I mean?
Just can't cross
excited,
the line.
But just stay on that side of the line where I'm good. I'm in the right. They can't get me for a penalty because they saying somebody said CJ spit on dude in the last game. I don't know where that came from when he got kicked out. So
yeah,
I don't know, but I didn't see any video of it, and I haven't heard it from any reputable sources. I heard it from just somebody on Twitter saying, and it was only like one post about it because I looked it up. I was like, CJ spitting on somebody. I couldn't find any other post with that one. So
I know.
Whatever. Just stay on that side of the line.
I know LB tried to ask him what he said. He didn't give him nothing, so it must have been bad.
So so DV said discipline, so I put it in discipline. I don't really want to say stop the run because like we kind of do that already, but I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna agree with y'all on the tackling. I'll take that one because we for some reason sometimes go back to whatever we do. Week 4, week 5, week 4, 3, 2, 1. You go back to those dudes that can't tackle anything. You gotta tackle. And I'm gonna say the third one, bro. Trust the guy next to you, man. That's a key to victory, man. You gotta believe that the guy next to you playing the same football you playing, y'all on the same field. Put your trust in him, because guess what? When you playing cornerback, when you playing safety, you automatically got trust in the offensive line, the defensive line, the trenches. You need to also have the same trust on the back end, man. And they've been building that trust together. So it's been a lot of games where last game, let's just go last game. Guess what? The DBs and the D line are dependent on each other. They trust each other to make a play. Look, if I can't get there, okay, I got there on third down. Hey, look, Slay. Hey, man, I need y'all. Y'all back in. If I can't get there, he finna put something at the sticks. Make a play. Jalen Carter told Saquon Barkley on the bench, looked him in his eye. Right before that last drive, he told him, I'm finna make a play. Guess what? That's the trust I'm talking about. And guess what? Saquon said, I didn't even second guess it. You know what Saquon did probably when he told him that? I started looking up at the jumbo, waiting for him to make a play because that's how much trust he got in the guy next to him. Because we on the team together, we trying to win together. We down to the nitty gritty, man.
I mean,
at this point, everything on the line.
That didn't shock me though. Because what you were just talking about with Saquon and Jalen, because you see what happened when we were playing. I forgot who was playing, but he was like, "Yo, you that
the Saints?
Like they scared of you.
Yeah,
they scared of you. I played against you like he got that trust in guys, man. That's why I said that leadership is something that you need. You know, they talking to one another. You didn't have that last year where the offense was talking to the defense was talking to the offense. It wasn't like that on the sideline. This year, you got that brotherhood. You got that togetherness. You got everybody playing for one another. You got that. It does have to keep being said every year.
You got to sit it down there, Ash. He don't need to come out the booth. She said she want to see. She wish Vic Fangio would come down on the field. He got Clint.
No.
He got all this. He got his linebacker coach. He got his hitters down there. He
good. He good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that man said my eyesight. I'm old. I can't see from the sideline no more. I can't see.
Listen, if him being in the box is him being in the box with his pack of Zins is what's making this defense tick. Hey, go for it. However you got to get it done.
I like him. I like him in the booth. I think he can make changes a little bit smoother. That he can see what's coming. He can call it. You know what I mean? A little better. I would like that. I do like my defensive coordinator to be right there. When you got guys, Ash, matter of fact, you said it best early in the season when we first started this run, right? She said the coordinators would be key. You know what he did? He hired guys that he trusted to be on the field with his guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Clint, I need you. You're my enforcer. You're my guy to keep the defensive line. You keep those guys in check. Not just Jalen Carter. I've seen Clint check plenty of those dudes. You know what I mean? You my enforcer. Then he got the other guys that's there. Christian Parker. Those guys. Christian is more the friend. He a homeboy, but he also will check you. Christian gonna clown you though, like he did Slay with the gas tank. How much gas you got left, old man? Show me something. But mentally, I believe what DB said. That gas tank was motivation. Show me you got more gas in the tank. Every week, put more gas in this tank. Because we want to fill it up and do this last run, man, that we can get. And that's the type of stuff I like that he did. You know what I mean? He brought guys in. He said, hey, look, you on the field for me. You represent me. Keep my defense looking like I needed to do. Keep them guys on what I like, what I like to see. And we watched Clint Hurt, 3 or 4 times have to grab Jalen Carter and be like, hey, bro.
Grab Jalen Carter. Basically got in the middle of Jalen Carter and Nick Sirianni, got in Nick Sirianni's face. You see a lot of stuff from Clint Hurt, man. That's why I knew that was a good signing. That was a great signing by the Eagles, just bringing them in because, that was one of Vic guys. And
you know what I did like DB too? We haven't heard you don't hear anybody trying to call and talk to Vic Fangio dudes because they know they're locked in. They know those dudes want to be with Fangio. Because guess what? Clint Hurt had the opportunity to move up to the DC at Seattle. Christian Parker probably would be a bigger. Those guys had opportunities to be up the ladder, and they said, "I want to go work for Nick."
I don't see how.
Vic.
I don't see how like you invest so much into these young guys, man. The Jalen Carters, the Quayon Mitchells, the Cooper DeJeans, the Nolan Smiths, the Jelix Hunts. Of the world. The list goes on and on. Kelly Ringo. Nicole B. Dean. I don't think nobody ready to budge because you invest so much. Don't let us win the Super Bowl. Ain't nobody going nowhere on defense. Ain't no positional coaches going anywhere. And if they do,
we haven't even had one of them accept the interview, bro.
No.
They don't want to move on. They want to be right here. And you got to think about it. One of the 3 guys that he hired, he going to leave this for them.
Really? You forgot Brian Johnson was over? I mean, I didn't forget. I also did. I also didn't forget that Cliff was over there too, and then I had to remind people because people was like, "Yo, we could have had Cliff as our coach," and I'm like, Cliff wanted to get rid of Stout. He wanted to get rid of Stout, and they said,
Hey, as soon as he said that, I was like, I like. Listen, me and DB was talking about it. I like the Cliff. I seen Cliff had said we had to get rid of Stout.
Yeah, you ain't getting rid of Stout. You tripping, man. Stout is a staple.
We'll take another OC before you get rid of Stout.
That's exactly
Stout going to be on a breathing machine out there. Like, yo, I'm still coaching. I'm still coaching.
I thought our GM was going to get poached though. Our assistant, Alec Hallaby, thought he was going to get poached. That's the thing. Like, it's a good thing to be good, but it's also bad because everybody want what you got.
Yep.
Okay.
Look at it. The Chiefs just lost their assistant GM. All the teams trying to get Spags to come in. All the teams trying to get Kellen to come in now. When you're successful, like is teams waiting to still try to interview Cliff?
But here's my thing about Kellen.
I think he did. I think once they hired this dude at Dallas, I think his opportunity to kill is Cliff.
Yeah.
I don't think the Saints are realistically going to give Kellen more opportunity.
No. And the thing about Kellen Moore is like the work that the job that he's done hasn't like wowed. It doesn't wow you.
Not really, because so the work he did with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
The job he did with the Cowboys. Even a job here right now, like, you know, they just how they do Jalen Hurts about how to get the GM draft or trade and make money work and everything like that. That's Jalen Hurts' fault. Jalen Hurts got to put this thing together, man. He has to be able to get everybody on the same page of winning football, and that's it. But that's the same thing with Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore is supposed to have this offense. We looking at it like, why is this offense like this? And everything like that. And it's like, you can't do nothing with them. How are you going to make Alvin Kamara, David Carr, and this guy and that guy lead us to a championship?
I think that's the biggest problem though, DB, Derek Carr. I think if you had an option of bringing in a quarterback, you had an option of going and get your own quarterback as far as drafting. If you were somewhere in the top 5, you had a chance to get a Shador, to get a Cam, maybe even, you know, something like that, then maybe it's a more attractive job. But right now, outside looking in, you're almost stuck with Derek Carr. I mean, the offensive roster isn't great. The defensive roster isn't great. And then you don't have a lot of cap space. So you kind of in that realm of what I said about the Cowboys 2 years ago. Your cap space is ruined, and you don't know how to lose. So you're not in a position to go get a difference maker. Yeah, you're a top 10 pick, but you need offensive line help. You need quarterback help. You need a new running back. You probably need to prepare at least one receiver because both of your receivers went out with injuries. Like your defensive line is old. Your cornerbacks is suspect. I mean, you need a lot on that team to rebuild. To me, as a head coach, I would want to be seasoned taking that as a head coach. I wouldn't want it to be my first job. It's just a big ask. Like if they had cap space where I could move off of Derek Carr and maybe get into free agency and pull a guy like Sam Darnold or something like that because my money is stretched long enough, even though I don't believe Sam Darnold's that guy, but I'm just saying, if you had an opportunity to go out and do that, then cool. You don't have that really luxury of going out and pulling in a new quarterback. They want you to stick with Derek Carr, or they want you to use the rookie they drafted last year in the 5th round. It's just not an attractive job. Sure. Hey, but funny stat, Ash. Can y'all tell me the last time the Detroit Lions had a coordinator that was signed as a head coach?
A defensive coordinator that was signed as a head coach.
OC or DC that was signed as a head coach.
Matt Patricia.
He was a head coach.
Mm-hmm.
No, signed from the Detroit Lions to another team as their head coach.
Oh.
I'm going to kill the suspense. It's never happened till this year. This is the first time they've lost a coordinator that became a head coach. And it's only one
Right.
team in the NFL that has never had a coordinator signed as a
I
head
ain't
coach.
understand the
It's
question.
Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
Gotta
many
be a
times
long
has
ass time.
like the last time? No. The Detroit Lions never had it until this year. Brian Johnson was the first coordinator from the Detroit Lions to be signed as a head coach in their history.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And the Raiders have never had it. Not in their hit, bro. You know how old the Raiders? When I seen that stat, I was like, "What? You've never had a coordinator signed as a head coach, so you've never been good enough that somebody said we need to poach one of your coaches."
That's wild.
That's sad.
How do y'all feel about what Lane Johnson said about the emotion not being a factor? It's all about the execution.
Well, I mean, it shouldn't be a factor. That's more directed to the young guys because, like Q, Coop, Jalen Carter, they've never been in this position. So, you got to treat it like every other game. You got to be where
It's only one of the young. It's really only one of the young guys that have been in this position, and that was his rookie year. Jordan. And that's guys that, that's the only one that we really don't be talking about like that nowadays. Right?
Because he's doing his job so well, you just leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna have to do his job well this week because I feel like that we're gonna need him a lot more in snap count wise.
He got a pressure last week.
I believe it.
Jordan Davis?
Yeah. He got one pressure, bro.
Oh my
God. Pressure.
It was that.
Look, and I had to go back and find the play, and it was like a play where it was like a deep shot, but it had like a check down to the left, and Jordan Davis is like big running to him. He throw his hand up, and Matthew Stafford's like, "Nah, you won't hit me, big boy." I was like, "Nah, bro, Jordan." Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Jordan Davis somehow pull off the sack this week. The link will be unbearable for the offense.
Anyway, they're gonna have to check. They're gonna have to check on Jaden Ribs because he's not just going to sack. He's going to fall.
He like
to fall.
He like the fall drill and flop you up.
He's going to fall.
He's gonna flatten Buddy.
Yeah. Does Q?
No, he said Ben here done that. Had the experience on our side. You right.
Does Q win this matchup against Scary Terry?
Yeah. I think technically outside of that touchdown, he had a great game against him, but that one lapse cost him. I think he's gonna be on top of that this game.
Yeah.
Because the thing I did like was watching the Rams game. They tried a lot of those double moves on Quinyon. He wasn't playing that this time. He was like, no. You beat me on it early. Y'all, it was a couple teams. Commanders was one. Cowboys was the other. Who y'all had got me on a double move. And he been pretty much. I mean, I seen him in the Packers get tried on a double move. He was there. I seen him get tried last week on a double move. He was there. I'm pretty sure they're gonna try it. To me, that was the only weak part I've seen in this game all year was that double move. I was hoping he wasn't going to turn into that one guy.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna cry if he turned out to be him. I was gonna cry. But he cleaned it up.
The name.
We ain't gonna say the name.
No, I said the name we should not say.
Yeah,
I know
Mr.
who you're talking about.
We're gonna say Mr. Double Move. Somebody gonna say it in the comments. You know they don't play that. You know.
Of course, Jig about to say it. Jig about to say it.
But no, listen. I thought he was on that trajectory, but he's cleaned that up. I think he's ready for this matchup, man. I think he probably only give up one or two receptions.
I like Quinyon's demeanor, man. Like I like the fact that he's not thinking like he's a rookie. He's thinking like, yo, the team needs me. I'm ready to go. There's no excuses. Everybody that was injured besides Cam Jurgens, we didn't hear him, and Dallas Goedert. But
Mr. Double Move, Jigga. Mr. Double Move.
You gonna say it so he can say it? Okay.
Yeah. Listen. I don't need him showing up in my comments later on saying the name after the show.
Right. But yeah, man. I think Quinion's ready. Coop actually spoke about Quinion not being there when he got hurt, and he was like, "Yo, man, I need it."
Oh, he didn't even say him. He didn't say neither one of them. Cool. Neither one of them is right. Oh, good.
Hold on, you said neither one of them?
No, that ain't the one. That ain't who I'm talking about.
Oh, I know that's who you was talking about. The first one that he said.
I'm talking about Jalen Mills, Mr.
I was about to say, you are not talking about Jalen Mills, bro.
Mr. Double Move.
Bro, I ain't worried about that.
No way.
If they put Jalen Mills out on the field and said, Jalen Mills, your life is on the line, stop a double move. That boy gonna get scored on.
What's so crazy, Mr. Ash, is that like Q would have been a runaway if he just got interceptions in the season. He'd have been a runaway.
2 or 3.
He'd have been a runaway. We sitting up there was talking about, yeah, we need PS2. Remember we was talking that we need to trade for PS2 and all that, man. Look, Howie said, look, watch this. He did the usher. He said, watch this.
I would trade for him for what's it called? I would trade for him in Slay retire. That's it.
So that's a question for y'all. If Slay retires, BG doesn't come back, we win the Super Bowl. Let's just hypothetically speak. And we had the opportunity to get PS2 or Myles Garrett, who you going for?
If you were holding the gun to my head and said we're getting either or and I don't have a choice,
PS2.
probably PS2.
I
I don't think we get either, but
and you probably can get a longer contract out of PS2 than you gonna get out.
It's possible if Howie be an asshole like he was when he traded up to get Coop, he possibly could do it. He possibly could.
Listen, I can see he coming out of this one with another superstar. I ain't saying out of the draft, but out of this offseason, bro. Khalil Mack, Myles Garrett, Joey Bosa, those guys are on that. I know a lot of people as fans wouldn't want Bosa because of that interaction they had in the NFC Championship game. He probably won't want to come here, but it's a lot of guys that's coming that you're gonna have opportunity to sign. And I think a guy that's on that list is probably Khalil Mack. Bro, the mayor really made me mad, bro.
And King Eagle. King Eagle, she eat edibles before she get on stage.
ELGLES Eagles.
that doesn't.
Bro, they turn it.
Every time I go into space, they be like, Philadelphia education system is failing y'all as fans. I'm like, bro, that lady was.
It's not failing. No, she's on edibles. I'm trying to tell you, she takes something before she get nervous when she talks. She said it. And they made a shirt out of it. Because nobody here likes her. Nobody here likes her as a mayor.
I know.
Nobody does.
Oh, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, between the whole 76th place thing and
my uncle rich, but his life is pretty much in Philly. As much as he be talking to my mama and be like, man, and I can't stand that damn thing. And then he called me. He called my mama, and my mama called me. She talking about what's wrong with the mayor in Philadelphia. I said, I don't know. I guess she can't spell. I don't know. Maybe she dropped out in 5th grade or something. Last time
it was funny.
Look, my 3rd grader, he can spell Eagles.
But no, to your point, man, it was funny to see that about the 76th place because as soon as it fell through and they was like, oh, we were just using y'all so we could get where we really went. She got on that. Mike was like, what's up, y'all? You know, we was just joking. We about to throw some money at Market East and make that better. No, that wasn't y'all plan. Mm-hmm. Y'all wanted that money. Y'all wanted that money for y'all pockets.
Oh yeah, Jigga.
Yep.
She over there. Yes, she over there, Jigga. That's exactly what she at.
Mm-hmm.
She be out there standing on the side of the street. Leaning over, touching the kneecaps with her forehead.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where y'all at? With 10 being highly, where y'all at for a Eagles blowout?
6. We don't really blow the Commanders out.
7.
Yeah, like 6, 7. We don't really like. You could count on your hand like in the last 10 years how many times you really blow them out. I would love to blow them out. I would love to be at a 10. I believe like 7. I believe it's gonna be a situation where we can take the lead. We're gonna have to capitalize on it. We can take the blowout type of figure.
All I'm worried about is win the game. We can blow them out. I mean, we blew out the Vikings. We blew out the Niners. It can happen again.
I need both of y'all response, and I know bro about to be mad.
Hold on, our NFC Championship. Maybe hold on, wait. I might move up. You just said something. In our 2 NFC Championships, the last 2 we've had at home, both of those teams have been blown out.
It's a pack.
I'm gonna move up to 8. I'm gonna go to 8.5.
Okay.
I'm going
now.
9.
Score is 28-28. We got the ball. We at their 36. We call a timeout. 4 seconds left. You see number 4 running out on the field. How comfortable are you that we could go ahead and win this game?
I'm packing my bag.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Hold on? You said what's the field goal? What's the field goal range?
We at 30. We at the Commanders 36.
So what's that? 40,
about a 50 something yarder.
49. It's 49 yards.
Yeah, 49. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm packing my bags and getting my plane ticket to New Orleans ready.
Yeah, I'm cool. Listen. What did I see? You didn't move back far enough. See.
No. I'm just saying. No, I'm just seeing where y'all at with it.
49 and under. I'm packing my bags. We going to New Orleans, baby.
Mm-hmm. Chicken could say add 17 yards.
Now if you put them about 4 more yards, I'm praying to the football guy.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to get down to that point, though. I really don't.
Please, Jay, get your leg back, please.
I don't think it's going to get to that point, though. I think we're going to beat them by double digits. I'm not really worried about it.
That was my score.
What's your score? 31-28?
No, he said double digits. My score is double digits. My score is 35-23.
Anthony?
My score is 31-17.
I'm gonna change my score, man. I should have went first. I should have let Anthony go.
He took it. It ain't me this time.
Hey, look, I know y'all too much, but I'm gonna have to stop inviting Anthony to the show. He done stole my pick. Nah, I'm sure. I do think we're gonna score 30. I'm gonna go 32-21 Eagles.
As much as I would like to say 38-7, I think they'll score more than 7 points. But I don't think they score more than 20.
Hey, how much did the Vikings score?
7.
How much did the Niners score?
7. They might score 7. Fuck it.
And we scored 30 in both of those games?
Yeah. 38-7 against the Vikings and then 31-7 against the 49ers.
Hey, and you know those questions were rhetorical. Right?
Yeah, hey.
You know I'm an elephant. I don't forget none of them scores.
I don't either.
I try to listen. I be trying to be honest, but when I just look at it, I'm like, we've been talking about it a little bit too this week. I'm like, man, we've never not blown the team out in the NFC Championship game at the career.
Jigga, if it's 31,
the expectation.
Jigga, if it's 30,
Like,
if it's 31-30, if it's 33-31, I'm gonna be sitting up here slurring my words. I'm gonna be on. I'm telling you that now. I ain't gonna even know what we talk about on the aftermath. I don't even know what we talked about. All I know is we won because that's gonna give me a heart attack, man. It shouldn't be that close, bro.
I'm gonna be very upset with my defense at that point.
I hope it is 38-7. I really do.
If it's 38-7, I'm gonna be unbearable. I'm getting on.
Words,
no, I'm not. No.
I'm gonna be celebrating. I'm gonna be celebrating with the team while they standing there holding trophies. I'm gonna be
right. Oh, I'm gonna be talking my talk like, yo, man, I've been doing this YouTube thing for how long, and I get to talk about this team going to the Super Bowl another year. like, come on, bro.
Smitty,
you can't talk to me.
I'm a FaceTime Kyle. Be like, hey, bro, 2 out of the 3 years, I'm making the Eagles go to the Super Bowl video.
Yo, he might as well
just hang up on you. He might hang up on you.
He might not even answer, bro.
He not.
He won't answer.
As soon as he see the Eagles won, he gonna be like, I ain't even gonna answer, bro.
He gonna be like, damn, man.
He gonna go ghost until like we start doing those mock drafts. And then he gonna be like, all right, I'm back in the game.
Jigga, I like that, Jigga. I like that, Jigga. He said every time he give out a blowout score, it's too close for comfort.
Mm-hmm.
It really has. Every time we come up here and say we're gonna beat a team by double digits, it'd be the closest game in history. And then the one game, me and DB said, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be a fight. The Bengals, we blow them out.
Yeah, remember we played the 49ers a couple years ago.
What was crazy?
I said it was
crazy. What the 49ers NFC Championship?
Yeah.
But what was crazy is that it starts out that way. It starts out that, oh, Joe Burrow, he's hot. What was it? 9 for 9. He was 9 for 9. And I'm like, yo, he picking this defense apart, bro. Like, I'm like, all right, Chase just scored. I'm like, yo, this is about to be a long day for the defense. And then they just buckled down. And I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. They showed up. It's always like that, yo. Every time I'm like, yo, this team is going to be close. Somehow, some way, we up, 30 to single digits are probably like under 17. And I'm like, oh, damn. That, like I said, for instance, thought we was going to lose to the Ravens.
Hey, breaking news. The Jaguars are not letting Liam Cohen lead the building. They said they will be in negotiations with him until the deal is done. Hey, look, you know it's serious when they report at 9:30 that you still in a meeting. You still in negotiations at 9:30. They don't want you to leave that building, bro. People are calling their family and told them to put the food up.
Kellen Moore.
Back.
Get comfortable, bro. Get comfortable. You're not going nowhere, bro. Like your window has closed.
No more head coaching.
Your windows has closed, bro. It's closed, bro.
Jigga, me too, bro. I agree with you.
What up, Jack?
My defense to be able to play free, take some pressure off them, and not have to be in the clutch every fucking play they get on the damn field.
I just don't want too many 3-and-outs from our offense that hinders the defense.
That's kind of what Jigga said. He said he would let it take some pressure off the defense. Like,
yeah,
too many
man.
Games where we watching, bro, and we like, come on, defense, one more time, and then the offense come out and be like,
so tired of the stadium just booing because of 3-and-out, and I'm like, yo, we had players down the field that was open that you could have just took a shot, or try to do something, and it's like a sack there, an eligible man downfield that pushes back something, and you just like don't like what you see, man. You just don't.
Yeah, Steven, for real, man. It's been the season of kind of breaking the curses, man.
Right.
We won in Cincinnati, we won in Baltimore, and we beat Russell Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
So
we swept all of them. We swept the whole AFC North, man. I'm happy about that.
Happen, which I told one of my friends is gonna happen. He said,
I'm happy about that.
We sweeping the NFC East. And then he's a Brown fan, so you know what happened to him in the NFC East. He got swept.
But Jack, yeah, I agree with you. I agree that it's immature Philly fans that, you know, just don't let things build up. But majority of those fans been drinking since, like, you know, they just ready to boo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
they ready to
parking
boo.
lot open. It's drink time. 9 o'clock.
Yeah, they've been drinking.
Listen, whenever the time they tell you can show up and start parking and tailgating, that's when the beers and the alcohol get cracked immediately.
Soon as I see 4th and John link to where they gonna be at and everything, I'm like, all right, cool. they about to start drinking. Cause they be right there where the right across from Xfinity Live and right there where the Sixers Stadium at. And they be right there. People be going in. I walk up, by the time I get there and I walk up, you ain't getting on the drink yet? I just got here. Hello? I just got here.
Hey, look, they don't care about just got here. You finna just get drunk.
Mm-hmm. They walked in with the Rams right tackle's mom, and the fans around were like, "We don't care. Jalen Carter's putting you in a blender. Go home."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really
they don't care
who you is, where you from. If you ain't an Eagle fan, you in the Lions.
Do we get seen like how Bosa was arguing with the fans before the game?
I don't think nobody family member is gonna come. That's that prominent. Put it. Listen, we chirp at a lot of fans, right? But that was only broadcast because of who he was.
Oh, I'm not gonna be sleeping, bro. You tripping?
I'm hoping he's saying because we're gonna be blowing him out so bad. You know what I mean? You're gonna be able to fall asleep or something. Hope.
I ain't going to sleep, bro.
Listen. That's the only hope I got. Like, you know what I mean? If we up 40 and you get to fall asleep at halftime,
hey, that'd be nice.
That's the only way I even be sleepy. If we just beating the dog dookie out of him, then I'd be a little tired. I've been looking at
that run by Daniels the last game.
I know you, Jigga. I knew what you were saying. Okay.
I've been looking at the runs, Steven, and I'm like, I don't want that to ever happen again. I don't want none of those runs to happen again, bro.
That's why I want to play the cover 3 drop. So all your so instead of your linebackers doing this and running towards where they need to go, they're just gonna backpedal, eyes forward, they watching the backfield, quarterback.
Yeah.
You get your eyes. Cause when you play cover 3 match, like I said, you playing man, so you cover him like he your guy. So you get by, you turn your back. Now Daniel's got a free lane out there. No. I need both of my linebackers watching the swivel. And if one got to leave to go guard Ertz or whatever and take him out to the cornerback, cool. But guess what? Now I still got one linebacker that can roam from sideline to sideline and still keep things covered. I don't need my linebacker to necessarily make the tackle on Jaden Daniels. I need you to make him make a decision. Don't let him just do you like that and go by. I need you to force him back in and think about running before he think. You know what I mean? Because that's the one thing about a mobile quarterback that gets you every time. They have to make a decision on where they're going outside the pocket because there's no lane. It usually ends up in a sack because they try to do too much. Lamar, Jalen, all the scrambling quarterbacks, they end up doing that move we all hate. They go in the pocket and they do this, and they trying to like get up under the tackle, and then you just see them fold up. That's what I need the linebackers to do, man. Contain him with your eyes in it. Vic Fangio, cover 3 drop this week, good brother. Cover 3 drop. Spot drop. We're not playing match because Jaden Daniels gonna kill us for 80 more yards. And I ain't playing the damn spot either because I don't trust Oren Burks sitting in the middle of the field as no spot.
Hell no. Not no Oren Burks.
I know he'll be the guy that end up being the spot because he like to drop. He like to move Zach Bond around a lot.
Yeah.
Like Oren Burks has a spot? Oh man, I'm gonna be screaming. Sack him, please, sack him. Don't make Oren Burks make no time.
What's that mean? What's that mean when a dude be in a subway? He be like, police, help! That's exactly how we. Like, please help. Help.
No.
People don't acknowledge the laws of Dean. Everybody acknowledge that. You know, Dean had a hell of a season, man, and then unfortunately, you know, football things happen, and I just hate it's him because he's having such a great season to the point where it was questions like, is this the guy that Howie Roseman pays? You know, and now it's like now he's got to battle through this too, and like bro said. It's going to be almost 2 years before we see him on the field, and hopefully, you know, we didn't see him in his last game in an Eagles jersey, man. That's basically where we at with it.
I think.
But it's next man up.
In my opinion, I feel like we might have seen, like, if not the last of Tim, I don't know how long Howie's going to be willing to ride the train out to see if he cooks back. Hopefully, when he come back the first year, he's original Dean at least. You know what I mean? I ain't saying Dean we seen this year, but at least he's the Dean 2022, 2023 that they had a lot of faith in, that they willing to put back on the field and give him an opportunity. He got to come back with, because the thing about it, like all the people that spoke on that injury, they lost a step. He was already 2 steps behind, so you really can't lose a step. You're already kind of slow.
Yep.
A step for him is it could now. The thing that will help Dean that I have kind of sat back on and plotted DV and his IQ and his read and the react ability will help him in the being slow. But it's also going to have teams put you in positions where you're always in the action with a running back, a tight end, a receiver. They're going to find ways to get you one-on-one a lot if you don't have that burst to cover going back or sideways or whatever. So I'm hoping he's gonna be all right. Hope he healed, man. Prayers to Dean, man. But that Nakobe, that bro running out with the flag, man, with his jersey, man, really hit it home a little bit, man. You know.
Hey, D. Aldridge, Q and Slay is not going to switch on Terry. Terry's going to be lined up for whoever he's going to be lined up with. Vic Fangio don't never do stuff like that, man. They follow guys throughout the scheme of Vic Fangio, but they don't never like switch. That's never a thing with them.
But man, we at the 2 hour, 8 minute mark, man. Anything y'all got for the people before we get out here?
Hey.
Okay, I'll go.
You go. You got it.
We won't win away from the Super Bowl, bro. I'm taking the Jalen Hurts thing, and you know I'm going with that. We won't win away from the Super Bowl. We got a chance to do it at home, and just like we did in 2022, and you know, give everybody an opportunity, give my quarterback an opportunity, give BG possibly an opportunity to play in the big game. If not, you know, his presence is going to be felt. Look, we just need to, you know, go out there and hunt. We've been talking about this the whole time. Just let's hunt, and that's what we got to do. We got to make sure that these Commanders get humbled at our home, man. You know, they had a good season, they had a great season. It should stop at the link. As of what I would say 6 o'clock Sunday, we should know that, you know, the Commanders is not going to the Super Bowl, and we're going to the Super Bowl, and they just probably move away to, you know, going back there. But, you know, it's hard to do this over and over again. And we as Eagles fans, we should be blessed that we got these guys that are selfless, and basically just playing for one another, man. That's all it is. But look, man, fly Eagles fly, man. Look, you're gonna get a video out of me, probably between tomorrow and Saturday, and then we on to the game. It's game day, or you know, we closer to the game day, and hopefully, you know, we talking about, you know, Super Bowl win. Try to drag out another week because that dry week is, man.
The longest week ever.
Y'all, go ahead, Ant. Give the people the word.
Like DV said, it's not often that you get to be in this position where you're fighting for a Super Bowl berth. So, for all the Eagles fans that have been complaining over the whole entire season about how it's looked, be grateful, because we could always be the damn Cleveland Browns who haven't seen shit. We've been here before. This is our third NFC championship in the last 7-8 years. Commanders haven't been here. They are nervous. You see the way that their players talk. They haven't been here before. They're nervous.
Mm-hmm.
So we just got to come out here, cross our T's, dot our I's, do what we've been doing to get to this point, and we'll be booking a trip to New Orleans, hopefully to play, either the Chiefs or the Bills. And it's something that can't take lightly, because we're representing the NFC, and this team has unfinished business. So we gotta take advantage of the opportunity, because you never know when it's going to come again. And I'm very confident that we're going to take care of business in the link. We've been blowing people out. It might not be a blowout, but I'm just putting it out there because, hey, you never know. But I think we take care of business at home, and we'll be playing again in 2 weeks. But we just got to take care of business and bring that energy, and go Birds. Let's get it.
3 years I've been on YouTube, right? And 2 of these years I've been on a playoff run. It feels good to be here, man. It feels good to get the opportunity to see my team be successful. It feels good to listen to the haters hate. Because my daddy always told me when I was a kid, if they hating on you, you're doing something right. It's a lot of discussions, a lot of conversations about this or that, or Jalen, or the defense. Is it real? Is the running game real? Can we stop Saquon? Like, it's a lot of conversations, right? But at the end of the day, we know two things: execution and hard work always prevails. And that's what we watch our team do Sunday in, Sunday out. So I'm prepared to watch my team win another game. I'm prepared to see my team get back to where we all had that dream last year. You know what I mean? We all sat here at 10-1 before the collapse. Like, we running it back. We back in the saddle. We finna see our team succeed. It's not many teams, bro, out there that get to see this type of success. I know it's a lot of hate on a lot of players on this team and coaches, but Jalen Hurts said it best. It's gonna take all of us. Not just the players, but the fans too, the coaches. I know everybody can't make it in the stadium. Wherever you're watching the game from, man, give it your all, man. Because guess what? A loss tomorrow, shit, we gotta wait a year. So I'm ready to see my team win. I think we're more prepared. I think the moment is built for us. Both my guys said it tonight already. We're a team that's built to win. We run the ball well. We play good defense. We don't turn the ball over on offense, but we do turn the ball over on defense. Those are recipes for success, and that's all I can ask for in this game. Fly Eagles fly, go Birds. 2 more, baby.
Job not finished.
Job not finished. But hey, man, listen, I dropped another hype video. Play it before we get up out of here. I'm not gonna play the intro extra, because that shit just too long. It's 1 minute and 40 seconds. Play the outro. We get up out of here. We'll see y'all next week. Same time, same place. Hopefully we in there, man.
Hey, this one's nice. I need another. Let's get it.
I need another. See y'all next week, man.
Peace.
I got to go to Philly, and I remember, after we lost to Washington, some of those guys were looking at us and saying that we're going to see you again, and here we are.
On a day where they turned the ball over 5 times, they still beat the Eagles.
I ain't gonna beat myself up over it. It's life, it's part of the game. And shit, I made all the tough catches there, and then the easy one I had, I dropped. It is what it is.
It's an option. He'll look to throw. He's got Smith. It's juggled and dropped.
taking it one day at a time. I don't know that this is a moment to reflect, tell a story, decompress. So.
Y'all know this shit run through us. Playoff football, baby. Yeah. Guys dream about this. Yeah. Damn, we some dream crushers around here. Come on. You hear me? We
down by 9 now in the battle for first place. Barkley. Does he have another one? Yes, he does.
It's a deep ball. Looking for Devontae Smith.
Hurts firing for